Maybe he'll be here. This is the Rex, Hex, and Dave show. And we really need an opener, guys. You know, we really need an opener for the show. Anyway,
I guess
you know, for lack of one, here we go.
When you have an electric vehicle, then you're also going to be able to save on gas, but you got to be able to.
Or any menstruating person in this country cannot make decisions over their own body.
Then I'll limit their ability to get gender affirmation treatment in their state.
It is now my distinct honor to introduce the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, John Roberts, to administer the presidential oath to the next President of the United States, Joseph R. Biden.
The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the I got hairy legs, and the kid used to come up and reach in and pull and rub my leg down. You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. You've been patient. Your patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us.
Don't we wish this would happen?
Oh my God. Oh. And there's so much more.
Mm-hmm.
And we will make America great again. God bless you. I love you.
I recognise that voice.
Ooh, hoorah. Yes.
Hex, if you don't vote for Biden, I just want to let you know you ain't black. According to Biden now, you know.
Yeah, I'm black and white.
Okay, well, you're black and white today. Another black man's birthday. I don't know, is he black? I don't know. Did he vote for Biden? Is that Billy D. Williams? Happy birthday to Billy D. Williams today. We need a hero. We need a land dog Calrissian, you know.
Well, thanks for inviting me on, by the way. I was just saying thanks for the invite today, because I don't normally come on here, do I? So.
Right. Well, I'd ask you Tuesday. I didn't forget. Dave.
You didn't. Well done. Well done for remembering.
Yeah. Good memory. And you're not 87 like Billy D. Williams, but you got a good memory for your age.
And at least it's daylight this time. I'm not in darkness. I'm in daylight for a change.
That's good. I mean, we're going to be in darkness here Monday for a couple minutes because of the solar eclipse.
Oh yeah, that's
Are you getting any of that Hex where you're at? Looks like you're already in
a quarter. We're getting like a quarter shadow.
Right.
A quarter shadow. Yeah.
Well, we're not getting any shadow of any sort.
All right. Well, we'll let you know if the world ends. You're in the future anyway. I guess you'll find out before we do. Time for commercial, guys. Why the hell not?
After a day of battling on the front lines, the last thing you need is kitchen duty. So tonight on your way home, stop off at Pizza Hut and pick up a hot, delicious Pizza Hut pizza to go. And at the same time, go back to the future for a great stocking stuffer. Now bring the future back as a Christmas present. Buy a Pizza Hut pizza and get a pair of solar shades for only $1.99. But hurry, they're going like there's no tomorrow. Pizza Hut, make it great.
That's what we need, solar shades.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that advert before, Rex.
Well, it was probably only in the U.S. because you
Yeah.
don't have huts over there, do you?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Oh, do you really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm kind of impressed.
I think so. Anyway.
And Burger King.
Gil Kane's birthday today. Roger Corman's birthday. He's 99 years old.
Right.
The king of the B
Oh.
movies, man.
Yeah.
99 today. Of course, that's not a
Nice.
recent photo there. That's probably from one of his
Congratulations,
movies, you know. Yeah.
Congrats, Mr.
There he is up on the wall, see, on the Jodie Foster movie. Self-insert, you know, like Alfred Hitchcock used to do. Now,
as you
a
can
couple
see,
weeks ago-
Maya's joined me today again.
Hey, Maya, a couple of weeks ago, Hex, you were the one that was sick.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm much better.
Kind of got
That's
over it, yeah. You've
Yeah,
been
it's
doing
probably
some
it.
artistic endeavors.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have. A lot of it.
Yeah.
It's
Anything
very
to
busy.
show us, or is it going to show up in black and white? Which is okay with me.
Well,
Not handy.
okay.
Okay.
The new,
Spoilers.
the new pages I'll be putting up on the Indiegogo update page.
Okay.
But I do
I
have
didn't
some,
even
I
know.
have some new comics though. Oh yeah, I can show you my new comics. My
Del
haul.
Keown posted his circle of friends, the circle of friend type thing. I don't know how you do that, but the only one I've gotten is on Justin Belmont, but I found this funny. Del Keown's circle of friends is nothing but Mandy.
Yeah. That's funny.
Love you, love bug. Maya stealing the show, day or night. Yeah, that's our revenge. Give you American fast food. Blah. The price of I reported on this, heard this on the news. Over the past weekend, a lot of the fast food went up for Burger King. I mean, I think in the past year, McDonald's is up 100% on their pricing.
Right.
It's amazing. You cannot. I mean, when McDonald's or Burger King becomes a luxury to go out and eat just at like a fast food place, there's something wrong.
No, sir.
I guess that's the afternoon light coming in. You have a
Yes.
window there on that side.
That side, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the side. Yeah. I've got my best side lit.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, I would.
Okay. And you did.
I did.
You're on it today, Dave. You're so quick. I can't hardly keep up with you.
I'm doing my best, Rex.
Well,
It is a bit earlier in the day for me, so it's not too. I'm not as tired as I normally am sometimes on the Tuesday one. Being a bit earlier. in
Well,
the
good.
day.
I've been trying to pace my resting and things out. And
Yeah. But when you get over 21, you got to pace yourself. Is that right? Yeah.
you do. But no lie, I had more energy in my 50s than I did in my 40s. The 40s were
Yeah.
a real drag. Most of the 40s, yeah.
Right.
When I was in my 40s, it was a real slog, a real drag, But it, I'm glad I'm over it, and
That's it.
seem to be.
That's
Just
what
had a
wives will do to you.
checkup. Just had a checkup. Got a clean bill of health all the way around. In fact, reduced medication. She upped a medication that I told her I really wasn't taking. So why up it?
Well, yeah. If you're
Still
not
concerned
taking.
about cholesterol, that all cholesterol is not bad. That's a misnomer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm on a pill for high cholesterol as well, Rex. Just one.
Yeah, I mean, they say take it before bed. My sleeping is so erratic.
I just take mine in the morning when I get up.
After a couple of hours or less, I'm good to go most of the
Mm.
time. It's kind of strange, actually, but maybe that's God saying you don't have much time left. You better get on it. got for lost ground for all those early years where I didn't accomplish much or do much.
Maybe.
Maybe that's my penance. Just perpetually stay awake. Now, I had some really good postings, and only some of them posted. Art Adams' birthday today. Art Adams' birthday as well.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's quite a few birthdays going on. Yeah. Today's a big day. I mean, Roger Corman still alive at 99. I mean, he helped kickstart the careers of Francis Ford Coppola, James Cameron, Jack Nicholson, Pam Grier, Sylvester Stallone, Martin Scorsese, Ron Howard, Sandra Bullock, and the late great Jonathan Demme, I guess, who cast him as FBI Director Hayden Burke in Silence of the Lambs. And those pictures I showed earlier was his Silence of the Lambs appearance. And I'm sure that there's more birthdays out there. Tom Reckoning 3, we launched that yesterday, Hex. I don't know if you know. He had 10 backers. Now he's got 12. He's nearing on getting fully funded over there on Fund My Comic. Ice Queen said, I slept so much I should live forever. I know, right? Dale, not obsessed at all. Yeah. Circle friends. Well, keep it within the circle. Keep it easy. Hex Allen and Dave would definitely be in my circle friends, and Shadowhawk, and Ice Queen, and a lot of other people. Doc and Rob, and just so many. I'd have to have a big circle of friends.
You would.
I'd be better off going back here and seeing what I've reposted, because it hasn't showed up tomorrow. Sometimes there's a delay. I was mentioning on my launch, Hex, when I was on Red Valkyries 2 months ago, and February 3rd, I believe it was, and they sent me the link and it wasn't showing up, and I was like 2 minutes late. I had to go through the chat to get on the show to launch my book, which Fund My Comic doesn't have a launch button, so I'd already had a couple backers by the time I came up. Which I'm not complaining about that part. It was just a little frustrating. I couldn't get on the show because of the delay sometimes, of receiving notifications or what over on X. I don't know what Elon's doing. Apparently, New York City is planning to build a building, the world's tallest prison. The slammer has been called Jailscape. The jail will hold 1,000 prisoners across a 40-foot floor. I foresee no problems. Is that a movie pitch or what?
Sounds like one, doesn't it?
God, it'd be better off underground.
I have all the seasons of Mad Men. I really like Mad Men. That's set in the 60s through, from the perspective of an advertisement firm. And a real life 1963 solar eclipse popped up in Mad Men in the 2009 episode titled 723, where ad executive Don Draper accompanies his daughter Sally to an eclipse party in order to flirt with her attractive teacher. So that was the premise of that, using your kids to get, I had forgotten that it had like a solar eclipse thing. It's been a while since I've watched all the Mad Men. I think that ran for like 5 seasons, but I did like it. It was one of the better. Really? I mean, it's like,
I haven't seen that. I've heard of it.
Let's see what else you been having going on, Hex.
I went to WonderCon, and
you did?
in Anaheim, California, and and I visited. I've been visiting my local comic shops, and oh yeah, let me show you what I got here. I have to go in through this. I don't think it's gonna show up in this camera. So,
All right. Don't tell me about your childhood problems. I was forced to watch Lawrence Welk as a kid. True story.
there you go.
Ah,
Check it out.
Wow.
I think Hex has arrived.
Here's my new book.
Ah.
The Rise,
Rise of the
Nephilim.
The Nephilim Saga. No, this is not me. This is not Nephilim Squadron. I just
Okay, you
walked
almost
by-
had me going there.
I was at WonderCon and I walked by this booth, and of course, I saw this signage and it naturally caught my eye, so I had to take a look at it. And this is a first time creator. What's his name? Jeffrey Snow. Yeah, Jeffrey Snow. And I read. I got halfway through it, and then I had to go do something else. But, yeah, it's very.
That kind of looks like one of Marv's book, black and white, gray
Yeah.
tone.
Yeah.
Something he would do.
Valiant first effort. Yeah, it's it's rather it's intriguing. The writing's not bad. It's pretty. For the thing is like.
Exiled?
Oh yeah. Yes.
I think I've seen that title. I think I
And
have
look at
maybe a
this.
copy. Or
I picked this up in a store from.
who put that out?
Look at this.
Is that Alterna?
No, this is from our man Adam Lawson, or actually, this is Whatnot Publishing. I guess he's partnered with Whatnot Publishing.
Okay.
And yeah,
Is
this
that a Dan Lawless cover?
What does that say?
Doesn't look like his coloring. I'm not sure.
It looks like it says Rob Willis.
Okay, maybe he did the
Oh,
interior.
Oh yeah, here we go. We can just go right here
Check
and
the
see it.
credit page.
Yeah. No. It doesn't say.
Doesn't look like Lawson's work. You sure it's the same Lawson?
Yeah. He did the script. Wesley Snipes did the story.
Oh, really?
And,
We'll have to
some
have
other
him on
person.
to talk about that. Shoot.
Yeah. So yeah, I picked up the first three.
See that
issues.
glossy
first-
stock? You can just see the ripple in it. You caught it with the light, and it's just.
Yeah.
I just don't like that.
Should turn off the light here.
No, it looked
Yeah.
good. It's just you could see that it wasn't a flat.
I love this cover. This is cool.
What do you
cover.
love about that cover?
What's his name? Wesley Snipes. He's like very prominent in here and on the.
Mm-hmm. I guess you liked all the Blade movies.
I like the first one. The second
Demolition
one,
Man.
Yeah, well, yeah, I love Demolition Man. Classic.
Mm-hmm.
The second Blade movie got a little too cartoonish for me, and I don't think I even saw Blade Trinity. But yeah, first Blade movie I loved.
How dare you? Even I've seen Blade Trinity. Dave, did you bring your? Have you got your Frazetta book handy? Mm-hmm.
And this is the third volume of the Howard Chaykin's Hey Kids comics. And it's a semi.
Didn't know he was doing that. Wow, there's a classic Frank Miller cover.
Now I have this book, but it's beat to crap. The cover's all like just crushed and everything. Some of the pages are like have water stains on it,
Dog-eared and whatnot. Did you cry? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I saw this in the store, and I was like, wow, I got to have this to replace this pristine cover of the same issue, reissue.
So is that an original, or is that one of those?
It's one of those reissues,
Okay.
that they've been doing lately.
Facsimile.
At Marvel.
Facsimile issue, yeah.
Oh,
Ghost
Facsimile.
Machine.
Facsimile. That's
Yeah.
right. That's what they call it.
I think
And this is that Jeff Johns joint that just came out.
Okay.
Ghost
He
Machine.
also is doing Geiger, right? Or did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that's right.
Robotech.
And
Wow.
yeah, and the 4th issue of Robotech, Rick Hunter.
Who
A
put
good
that
story.
out? Oh, Titan.
Titan
Okay.
Comics. Yeah,
Okay.
and I met the writer Brett. Brett, is it Brett Easton? Last year at the LA Comic Con. Cool guy.
Well, I know you're a big
love what he's done with
Robotech
these
fan.
characters.
I mean, that's a big influence
Yeah,
on your own book, Nephilim Squadron, right?
that's right.
And what are some of the other influences on Nephilim Squadron, which is now over on Fund My Comic, by the way?
American Flag, and
American Flag, Howard Chaykin, yeah.
yeah, and this manga called Area 88, another manga called Crying Freeman, like
I know
80s stuff.
Area 88. I've got some of those from Viz Comics.
Yes.
hmm
uh,
I've got some of the manga only because might have caught it in a quarter bin at Hastings, but then also when I bought out that store, it had some of that stock in it. So I've got some that goes back to the 90s. I know and some Robotech books every now and then, like Robotech, I'll pick up. Didn't really watch the cartoon because I'm a little bit older. I mean, every now and then, if it's on, but usually that type of thing was on cable, and I didn't have cable.
oh,
There was very few years I had cable.
it was on regular TV here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and you may have heard, or maybe I mentioned before, that I'm doing some rebranding. So I don't know what I can say about the future of Rex, Hex, and Apex, but we can still do it. But I'm
Okay,
changing
well.
I'm changing my comics company name to Quantum Age Comics. And here's a sneak peek of the official floppy version of Nephilim Squadron, the issue 1 in color. And see, here we go. That's QA Comics right there.
Oh, wow.
Quantum Age Comics.
Did you do the
also,
logo?
yeah.
Looks good.
Quantum Age Comics exists in multiple states of being. One of which is QA, which is quality assurance. So you can be sure that you're getting a quality comic from Quantum Age Comics.
That used to be a thing, where they actually had the Dell Comics and Pine Comics and stuff, would even on the cover, parents, you can be assured that you will get the best quality comics from Dell Comics, blah, blah, blah. They'd have like a little disclaimer or whatever. Also a birthday, Michael Roker. Am I saying that right? 69 today. Michael Roker.
No, the actor?
The actor? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
69 today.
Wow.
Same age as me, Rex.
Oh.
Same age as me, then.
Well, I hope you look better than this guy.
I hope so.
In the middle, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He played Yondu, but Yondu just wasn't the same without the big fin,
Yeah.
I mean, what's that?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a cropped off mohawk? What the hell?
It's the streamlined version. Yeah, he's a big Hollywood tough guy. I saw him in this really low, well, I don't know, low budget. Yeah, I guess it was a direct to video movie with Bruce Willis, one of Bruce Willis's last performances, and it was like a quasi superhero movie. And Michael Rooker, he said this line in the movie that it's a famous line from another famous movie. And as he was about to say it, I'm watching it and I'm going, no, don't you dare say that line. It goes, it seems to me we have a failure. And I was like, no, don't say
to communicate.
I'm like, why would you say like that? most famous line. Yeah,
I did not
it was
know
crazy.
that
I guess
Mask
I guess he
was
didn't think anyone was gonna
a
watch it.
property that IDW was doing. You know, were you a Mask fan? That was way past my time, but I do remember that.
You mean Jim Carrey Mask?
No, the Mask.
Oh,
that was the animated. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
mobile, whatever it stood for.
Yeah, I couldn't stand that. It was so, I don't know.
Time for a
badly
commercial,
designed.
guys.
Color racers.
I thought
Now
Mask was
you
garbage.
can design your own special Hot Wheels in seconds with a little cold water. It's amazing.
Even more amazing, if you buy any Color Racers right now and your car says winner, you could win a 20-card gift pack, a BMX bike, a mini Mustang, or a real Mustang convertible.
Wow, a kid could wear it, win a Mustang.
Stores or right to this address. 3 chances to win in every pack of Color Racers from Hot Wheels.
1989. I have one of those, but it's like one of those Creature of the Black Lagoon or something like that, where it'll change color. They're a little bit more expensive than your normal. You know. Larry Todd's birthday. I'm sorry. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that got our attention.
Larry Todd's birthday today. He did Dr. Atomic. He was the creator of that. Enigma, Compost Comics, Pincer publisher, Cobalt 60 writer, Harlan Ellison chocolate alphabet artist, and Galaxy Science Fiction. Cherry, I know Cherry, Brain Fantasy. Yeah, he'd be looking a little old. Overall, looks like he's in a factory or something. Workshop.
Living it up.
Underground, you know, if he does Cherry.
Yes. I've seen Cherry.
All right, Hags, here's your trivia question of the day. And you too, Dave. This movie, what movie is this?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
Okay.
Jesus
well, don't
Christ,
answer it
Superstar.
then. Hex Allen?
I won't answer it. It's that
Oh,
easy. I
hell.
won't answer it.
I know it. Dave
It's not
knows
Jesus
it.
Christ Superstar, is it? No.
No.
I don't know.
You
can't
care to
place it.
answer, Texas Dave?
I certainly will.
Is that the
It's
begin-
Planet of the Apes.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
The original,
This is when, sort of-
1969 version or whatever it was.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Planet of the Apes, you are correct, Shadowhawk.
It's very
Yeah, that's
distinctive
kinda
because
like-
it's near, if I remember rightly, it's near the start of the film when they're walking through the valley.
Yeah, this is when they're getting close to the fields and out of the desert,
that's
you know, to
right.
where the apes live. You see foliage there in the front, and these are kind of like the scarecrows they put up to scare
Yeah.
people off.
Yeah, I need to watch that film again. It's a while since I've watched it.
It's probably been about a year for me.
Well, it's longer than
It
that. for
holds up.
me.
It's- Yeah,
I went to see
Yeah,
that
I
at the
love
Cinemax when it first
I love
came
the
out.
franchise.
Yeah.
I said it was Jesus Christ Superstar.
Well, you were close. You were close.
You were pretty close. Not. Don't encourage it, but don't encourage it.
It was a valiant guess, I think, Hex. A valiant guess.
All right, it is Saturday, so you know we need a little Saturday. Get me up here, a little Saturday lineup because I know you're a big cartoon fan, Hex. Here you go.
It's a smiling Saturday morning with those huggable heroes, the Gummy Bears and the Smurfs, plus those crazy critters, the Chipmunks.
Incredible.
Follow the adventures of Alf and Alf Tails. Let's part A. Then it's the ever funny Fat Albert, Hunty Brewster, and Ed Grimley.
Ed Grimley.
It's a smiling Saturday morning with those huggable heroes, the Gummy Bears and the Smurfs.
Ed Grimley. Now that was Martin Short, and we were talking about that the other day, Hex Allen. Do you think Martin Short's Ed Grimley character that he played on SCTV, do you think that was maybe a precursor or an influence on Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Could be. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if
Or
they were
Saturday
watching each
Avenue.
other then. I don't know if they were watching
All you needed was
each other.
Snort. All you needed was Snorks to top that off. Snorks. You remember Snorks?
Yeah. Oh, Snorks.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
What about that Magic Dune buggy? And what was that one? It was like there was like a whole knockoff Scooby-Doo knockoff cartoons.
Was it Scrappy-Doo?
No, one with they had one with the shark.
Jabberjaws.
Jabberjaw. And then the one with a talking
Jabberjaw.
car.
That was Speed Buggy.
Speed Buggy, yes.
Rode around with a bunch of surly teenagers. All right, another commercial.
The galaxy explodes. The rebels return. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
How's business? Not bad for a bounty hunter.
Chewbacca, Princess Leia, new AT-8 and ATST driver action figures each sold separately.
Take me to Endor, ATST driver. I've no orders. You do now. Princess Leia, one move.
No, that'll throw fear in you. Princess Leia.
Princess Leia Organa, new AT-8 and ATST driver each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Yes.
You had that collection today. It might be worth some money, huh? A little bit.
Yeah, some of those are worth a bit now, you know.
I have a few.
I had a few recently and sold them, you know.
I never had any.
I bought the originals that came out, you know. I did that much. My C-3PO was painted, his arms were painted where you couldn't move them, and his legs. He was just a stiff statue. Here's a Chewbacca. The caption to this was, "My noodles were a little chewy."
Oh god.
Oh dear.
That's gross.
Yeah. We were reporting on who won Best Picture. It was like Annie Hall against Star Wars. You know, who remembers Annie Hall? I mean, but Star Wars, it's, you know.
Yeah, I do remember it. I don't remember much about that film, but I do remember. I might have seen it once a long time ago.
Yeah, that was
same here.
What's his name? Allen.
Woody Allen.
Woody
Allen. Yeah, Woody Allen. Yeah. Now I like some of his movies, you know, growing up, but yeah, I don't.
The
think
hot
he's got
ones with the
anything on
hot
Star
ones.
Wars. Exactly. Flash Gordon, the first serial from Buster Crabbe, started 88 years ago today.
Wow.
How about that? He's
before my
99
time.
years old.
That's
He's
before my
99
time,
years
yeah.
old. Flash on.
You are privileged to bail out now, if you wish.
Scream all the way down.
Yes, huh?
This was entertainment 88 years ago today.
It's state of the art special effects back then.
Yeah, strings.
Things
You
have
can
just
often
changed
see
so
the
much
string.
over the years.
You don't want to put this stuff in high definition. You really don't.
Mongo.
I watched this not too long ago, actually.
I'll get it open. Keep an eye out there.
I mean, they've been dressing up alligators and crocodiles and iguanas for a long time, not just in the 60s. Weird stuff. I swear Aquaman was based on Flash Gordon.
Makes sense.
Because I watched Flash Gordon Goes to Mars, and he looks like Aquaman. Before Aquaman was a thing, you know.
Yeah.
It makes sense. He was an Olympic swimmer, along with Johnny Lasmo. He was blonde hair like Aquaman. Yeah, she was always getting him in trouble. The daughter of Ming. A lot of screaming going on. Charles Lawton that played, not Charles Lawton, but the gentleman that played Ming the Merciless, he was actually independently wealthy and didn't have to act. He was very wealthy.
Just like playing dress up.
Yeah. He made a great Ming.
Yeah, this would have been like mind blowing back then.
Oh yeah, man! Look, I mean, look at that set where the arms moved and everything. 88 years ago today, folks.
Charles Middleton.
Charles Middleton, that was his name. Yeah, I said Charles Lawton. That was wrong. 13 chapters. And if you listen to the music, it sounds like Star Trek. I mean, Star Wars. I mean, they took a lot of Star Wars out of Flash Gordon. The scrolling type at the beginning, that's taken straight out of Flash Gordon. You know, and that's what he was trying to do. He was going to do George Lucas was going to do a one and done sort of space opera movie serial, and they couldn't, get all the backstory in, so they started with chapter 4. Now I remember when I was 12 years old watching that chapter 4, I was like, what happened to 1, 2, and 3?
Well, I thought that was one when I saw it.
Well, you had to read it though. At the very beginning it said chapter 4. I caught that as a kid. I was like,
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that bit because it was Roman numerals. I never was much good at them.
Then I remember it being like reading hey Glenn,
he passed away,
reading in the Starlog magazine. They would explain why it was like chapter 4, why it started there.
Oh, by the way, Rex, just before I forget, Glenn's latest issue of Comics Unlimited has just come out on Amazon.
Oh wow, okay, now that one focuses on what, Dave? I know
I'm
the
not
last
sure.
one focused on the Daleks.
I think it did. I haven't got this yet because I've only just ordered it.
Oh, you haven't got it yet?
It's issue 15 anyway.
Did you know that sharks can lay eggs?
I think I did.
Some sharks.
So cute. I just wanna squeeze it. Okay, I'm just kidding, you guys. That shark egg I just showed you did not have an embryo in it like this one. This one I'm showing you, there's a live baby shark in here. Okay, this one's alive.
Is that a wild
but
egg?
the one I just showed you, it's not.
Just like an
Nature
alien.
took its course, and some predator ate it. Last time when I found a live one, I put it in those tide pools over there. But you all gave me such a great idea to save the number of a local marine rehabilitation center nearby. That way they can take it and then nurse it under careful
That
observation.
is the wildest
because,
looking egg I've ever
unfortunately,
seen.
Shark eggs don't survive
Yes.
very well in the wild. And
Looks
just
like
a
it
quick
hurts
heads
coming
up,
out.
Most sharks give birth to live young.
Ouch.
But a small portion of shark species are what you call oviparous. And, well, they lay eggs like this one. And don't worry, I promise I checked 100% to be sure that this was empty. So no
Yeah.
shark eggs were harmed in the making of this video.
Corkscrew like a pig's penis.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, wow, that's like the egg looks like the stimulus thing, sex toy. You know, I don't know.
Yay.
Doesn't it? You're wrong about that. I've never seen any. I'm just projecting.
Yeah.
I know you're a big Star Wars fan, so you may not have seen some of these. I haven't. This is Miss Piggy and Kermit on the set with Yoda.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Look at those eyes. He's like, I think I'm in love. You want me to show you my shark egg?
They just got off the set of Pigs in Space. Remember that?
I do remember that.
I had a Pigs in Space lunchbox.
Did you?
This is one of my favorites of all time. Talk to me.
O que tá acontecendo aqui agora? Eu fui chamar a atenção dele. Não grita comigo, não. Não grita comigo, não. Sabe por quê, gente? Olha o que ele fez, ó. Olha, olha. Não foi eu. Foi você. Foi você. Foi. Foi você. Foi você, sim. Não adianta.
Always argumentative.
E agora? Como é que carrega celular? Não grita comigo. Não grita comigo. Olha, cara. Ô, bicudo.
Oh, that unlucky husband.
Eu não vou parar. Cuida. Ele não assume. Ele não assume isso. Olha, bicudo. Eu não sei.
What a rude bird.
Eu não sei mais o que fazer. Porque o bicudo.
Yeah, but you can tell she loves that bird.
Claro que foi.
He looks like he just had a bath.
Se revolta. Se revolta. Foi.
Feathers are
Por que
ruffled.
você fez isso? Gente, haja carregador. Ó, eu aguento.
He
Oh my
doesn't
God.
want to let him get it out. Bird and edgewise, man. I love that.
Gee, I cook that thing. Some good eating.
Well, you wouldn't get much, Hex. Don't be a hater.
I would love it.
You haven't heard anything about the Babylon 5, have you? Like the remake that they're supposed to be doing?
No, not since months
Nope.
ago.
I've not
J.
heard
Michael
anything.
Straczynski's supposed to be, doing that. I'm kind of excited about that. It needs a remake.
Really? Does it?
I think it does. Did you not like the original?
I love the
Welcome to
original.
show,
Yeah.
Elsie.
Yeah. I don't think it needs to be remade.
Oh, that was it.
Elsie's
Hey,
been to
hello there.
the Hat-O-Mat.
The Hat-O-Mat.
With the drive-in. What do you do? Drop your hat off and then go pick it up later after they clean it? I don't know.
The hat repair.
What's the Hat-O-Mat all about? What are you laughing about?
Hat repair.
Should be banned. Yeah. Hat repair, maybe. I mean, if you had a straw hat, I suppose it could be repaired, right?
Look like it needs some dental work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too many cars driving through that mouth.
What have you been up to today?
Waking up, drinking coffee,
Doing
doing a little drawing.
Well, let me help you with that.
What? Is that a horsewoman?
What sound effect? What? Oh, Hex. They got new Alterna Peter Cementi's got new bumper stickers or something. A break for behemoths. Kind of neat, huh? Now, when you go to the conventions like you do, Hex, do you kind of shop around for
I wasn't intending on shopping around.
comics?
I
Yeah.
I just picked up stuff that caught my eye. But I was mostly trying to network. Yes, networking, mingling, giving some business cards out.
Former president released something. Let's take a look at that.
All right.
All right, everyone. So it's Friday night. I'm getting ready to go out. This is the look. I'm feeling kind. But before I go out, I've got to pregame. And the only way I pregame is with an ice cold Bud Light. So good. Happy.
Man. Wasn't he declared America's first gay president or something? By Newsweek magazine. I'm sure he's proud of that.
You know what this is all about, Hex? Because you're up on Star Wars more than I am.
You keep saying that.
Well, you're the one with the lightsaber, with the over $300 lightsaber.
$400 now.
Oh, wow. Okay. Underestimated. Golly.
He's probably
You're
gone up in
invested.
price since he got it, Rex.
I haven't touched it in a while.
You've had that you've had that for a year, right? Is the
About a year?
battery still good on it, I guess?
Yeah, I changed them out. I have to turn it on to make sure it's,
Still working.
Yeah.
You've seen these things. You've seen these apocalypse things where like a world's really close to the world getting ready to collide. And I actually answered a couple of these today, this and another scenario, and it said, what would you do? And I said, die. There's no, you're gonna die in that scenario,
Oh, jump right out of my body.
There's no doubt about it. Yeah. You might as well cast a die at that point. We mentioned Demolition Man. Here's the old ad for the pinball machine.
Pinball, yeah.
All right, let's see it, Hex. I see your
There's
lack
this.
of faith disturbing.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah.
Very good.
Oh my God! I look like some kind of racist meme or something.
Yeah.
Limbo.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool effect. I like that. Yeah.
If only it was
Now,
somebody
does
else's
it have
face.
different sounds? Different sounds? Or is that it?
Yeah, you can.
But it's based on movement, right?
Yeah. And then there's a clash button. There's a button just for the clash. The clashing.
Rock of the Casbah. That's awesome. So it would be like the when the two lightsabers hit, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
If only it really did burn through stuff, then it would be really worth it.
Shoot, they got things like that out there now. It's pretty scary, actually.
Man, they can go to war with lasers now.
Well, what do you reckon you were sick with a couple weeks ago?
Something I ate.
You didn't get that flu, did you?
No, it was, I don't know, something that bad I ate, and then trapped gas.
Oh wow!
Which is like, I always think I'm gonna die.
Gastric pain is the worst.
There's
Especially
nothing
when it's
more.
like, especially when it's up near the heart, and I feel like, am I having a heart attack? You know,
Oh yeah,
a slow,
it really
slow heart
is. Yeah.
attack.
1920s had what the cars would look like in 1973, which was then the future.
That never
They
happened.
nailed,
One like that.
they nailed it, didn't they?
That'd be great. They ought to come out with one like that, you know? Wouldn't that
Well,
be
some of
good?
those concepts are pretty. Cars are pretty. That one doesn't even look like it's got an engine in it. So I don't know how that thing would work.
Best part of 50 years ago, that one, Rex.
Man powered.
Yeah, a
French
bit like the
Flintstone.
Flintstones.
Yeah.
Foot powered, yeah, or pedal power.
Yeah, they used to use foot power in the Flintstones, huh?
Better than that thing.
Oh.
I'd ride around in that. That's like
it could use some adjustments.
It doesn't look as
Neat.
good as the original, does it?
Modifications.
I don't know if you could go through a car wash with that or not, with the fins sticking out like that.
Well, you could, but whether they would be responsible, that's another thing.
Well, right.
So
Yeah.
wings off, they wouldn't do nothing about it.
Oh no,
Hex, I don't believe
hypersexuals. Don Chin put this up. Don Chin, radioactive black belt hamsters, hypersexual zombie cicadas that are infected with sexually transmitted fungus expected to emerge this year.
Oh, I thought that was the name of his new book.
Maybe.
Hypersexual something cicadas.
It sounds like it rolls off the tongue like his last book, right? All right, time for a musical number. I just love his movie. I used to have a couple just like this, actually. That's a cockatiel.
All right.
Just the movements.
He's ready for American Idol. It's a little pitchy, dog.
I'd pick that over some of the American Idol.
Yeah. Oh,
acts
here,
that
there's
they
an
put up.
there's an idea. American Idol for animals.
Oh yeah. You could probably pitch that, and it would be successful.
American Idol.
I know years ago they said Americans spend $50 billion on their pets every year, and I believe it. They're like feeding a child, you know.
Oh yes.
RT Bear says black and white is now $136,897, just a few backers away from $137,000. Grab a copy and go on a fun, action-packed adventure. Help make it happen for Black and White Volume 2, Man vs. Machine on Indiegogo.
I do believe it's already happened.
He's getting ready to actually, fulfill that thing, I think. Oh, this was one of those worst case scenarios. If you were the astronaut on the moon and this happened, what would you do? And I said, die. Plant the flag. Hey, thumbs up. Hey, oh no. got caught by Super Story. I think you're gonna die at that point, don't you?
Holy shit. I hate that shit.
You're gonna die. I mean, even if you're on the other side, you're gonna run out of supply. You're gonna run out of air.
Yeah, what a way to go, though.
Art is in fulfillment now. I got mine the other day. He says.
All right.
Yeah, already fulfilling. There's a bunch of projects that's going to be fulfilling. Here, or in the process of fulfilling. I know Russ Leach is in his last 10 days. Help push us to 200 backers. He said Robert E. Howard's the Shadow Kingdom over there on Famicom. If you like cool barbarian action, you can get it over on Famicom. LZ, I don't know if you know. Well, he left. Great timing. Impeccable.
Do what, buddy?
I said, I don't know if you know it, but we went over $3,100 for Devil Flyer.
Oh.
$3,144 with 54 backers. I'm excluding myself from that because I donated $1.
Way to go.
I wanted to give some money to fund my comic, but they with their tipping, you have to give. And it may have been because I was trying to go through the Devil Flyer campaign so that I could keep us trending that week a little higher, get us off page 3 or 4 or whatever it was. We were trending #1 early yesterday. I think we've slipped down off the front page since then, but we're doing pretty well, no complaints.
All right, well, I'm going to get some more coffee.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to give you an update. Just bad timing on my. Here's an old photo, Hex. Of course, William Shatner had his 93rd birthday just the other day.
Yeah.
What did you think about all that Princess Leia, and then all of a sudden she can survive in frozen space, and she's a trained Jedi Master, which we never saw any build up or payoff from that. It would have been interesting to see her train at least one day, to learn to be a Jedi.
A load of malarkey.
Yeah. They really did a disservice to the actors, I think.
Yes. They tried to have them go out in a glorious way, but still they had to go out.
I did not know this is a thing. I'm going to have to get this, Hex, and I bet you will too after this. I did not know Jack Kirby was on Life magazine cover.
I don't think he was, Rex.
You think that's a mock-up? You think that's a mock-up?
I read about
it. It could be.
I don't think it's genuine.
Okay. I could do that.
You're probably right, but he deserves to be. He deserves to be.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I doubt they would say the man behind Marvel Comics.
You'll have to ask Glenn, because Glenn will probably know for sure.
He'd probably know. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's an easy one. Commander Cody. What later movie did he inspire?
Oh, The Rocketeer.
Rocketeer.
The Rocketeer, yeah.
Rocketeer, yeah.
But I enjoy his old, blasting off.
Yeah, it was called The Rocket Man, wasn't it, Rex? Was it called The Rocket Man?
Yeah, Commander Cody, Rocket Man, yeah, something
Rocket
like that.
Man,
Yeah.
I remember seeing it a long time ago. A long time.
Now, I'm not going to make a judgment on this, but maybe Hex can. Which Colossus did you like better? Which is the best Colossus for you?
Oh, wait. Let me full screen that.
X2, X United, X-Men Last Stand, X-Men Days of Future Past, or Deadpool?
I think,
I
well,
go back and watch them to tell you the truth.
the Deadpool X-Men had more lines, he was more featured in the movie.
More defined.
Yeah, his look was I guess more.
But they never
defined
give
and
him
classic.
his very colorful costume. I wish they would.
Yeah, the costume they didn't get, but his muscles, his size, and his accent, the acting was good. The Deadpool one.
I'd actually go along with that as well, to be honest.
They gave him more stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He was kind of featured more, wasn't he? And then in X2, X-Men United, he looks like a very young version there. Was he real young then? Was that like the 1960s or something?
X2?
X2, X-Men United.
Oh,
he looks like a little boy there.
Yeah, that was modern day, but I think he was supposed to be just a 17 or something.
Yeah, one of the younger ones, which kind of makes sense because the newer X-Men didn't come around until a lot later after the original was out, a long time, right? Like 10 years of X-Men books.
Yeah.
I know Dave will know this, but you may not. Can you identify this actor?
Donald Sutherland?
That's a pretty good guess. No. Texas Dave, do you know who this is?
I'm not sure myself with that picture, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That is Peter Capaldi, Doctor Who.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, now you mention it. You mention it.
Yeah, younger.
Yeah.
It was the glass. It was the glasses that threw me out.
We need some. Yeah, I mean, he looks like a Harry Potter type character.
Yeah, well, that's what sprung into my head when I saw the picture. I thought, is it something from Harry Potter? That.
Yeah.
The first thing that came to my mind was Howard Stern.
Well, he had the hair, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
The hair and the glasses.
Debuting Married with Children 37 years ago in 1987. I never watched that.
No, I
loved it. I loved it.
You loved it? Okay.
Yeah, it's an insult humor. Yes, I love it.
All right, time for a commercial. Maybe Elsie will come back. Baby, come back. Taste the thrill.
Asteroid, Centipede, Missile Command, Star Raiders. The thrills of Atari are all at McDonald's. You can win Atari's own video and computer prizes and McDonald's food. Purchase may be required to redeem food prizes. Just scratch the card and match 2 dots without getting zapped. Sometimes you win, sometimes. Because every card can be a winner. Taste the thrill of Atari.
And usually you would get, like, comped with some food, right? Free fries or something like that would probably be the winner on the card. It wouldn't be like, you get a brand new car.
Yeah. It's always freaking fries or a soda.
Nicholas Hammond.
Hammond?
Hammond.
Nicholas Hammond.
Hammond?
Yeah.
Nicholas Hammond. Anybody know who Nicholas Hammond is?
Spider-Man.
That's right.
Spider-Man. That's right. 1978 on CBS. 46 years ago today.
That's my Spider-Man.
I like him. Yeah, he shot ropes, not webs.
Yes. I watched it. It was on.
Did I tell you guys when I was real little, I used to put spiders on my hand to try to get them to bite me?
Really? Wow.
So I could become a Spider-Man. I had the Spider-Man underoos. Oh no, wait, did I have I had Superman underoos.
46 years ago.
It was the radioactive bit that you didn't get with the spider, I guess.
Hex Allen was playing with spiders 46 years ago.
Yeah.
The web shooters were huge on him, you know.
Mm.
They'd shoot those ropes out. They weren't webs, they were ropes.
I was going to say, Hex, you didn't have the radioactive bit in the spider, of course, which is why it never worked.
Yeah, I know. I was 6 years old, and I was like, how do I get to a nuclear power plant?
In the opener of this 5-week series, Spider-Man must clear himself after he's accused of stealing plutonium from a university lab.
Mm. Yeah, I remember watching those in the day.
Expose him to plutonium and see what happens after he's been bit. Beach Boys released Help Me Rhonda, 1965. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Kurt Cobain, the anniversary of his suicide death, April 5th, 1994, died at the age of 27. I remember that because my children were big Kurt Cobain fans, you know. A made-for-TV movie that most people forget is CBS primetime, April 5th, 1983. TV movie Return of the Man from U.N.C.L.E. I actually have that on DVD. And Lisenby plays James Bond at the start of that movie. The movie's not that great. He's not even credited here, sadly. Patrick McNee, that was in the Avengers, is in it.
Yeah.
There it is. George Lisenby reprises his 1969 role as James Bond in this 1983 TV movie, 2 hours long. Yeah.
Oh, God. I missed the TV guide.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's worth it just to see George Lisenby play James Bond one more time, you know, on TV. You know it's James Bond. They don't tell you it's James Bond, but his little license plate on the car, on the Aston Martin, says JB on it. And you get to see him use all the tricks and stuff of the car at the beginning of the movie to save Solo's life. It's a lot of fun. Spider-Man escaped the Germans in the war. Well, that's good. That's real good. Yeah. Where is Hex? Where is Apex today?
Yeah, he's
we were saying that. We were
Yeah.
saying that a couple of weeks ago about Hex, but we understood he was sick.
Yeah.
Apex. I don't know. He's missing in action.
He pulled a Hex.
He's MIA. MIA.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, in 1980, 44 years ago on CBS as well, the season finale of this classic.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know it.
I didn't know it went on that long.
Oh, it went on a long time.
Yeah, it ran for a few seasons with that series.
Oh, yeah, from mid-60s to 1980.
I think so. A friend of mine calls Jack Lord Goodlord.
Well, you know, he was considered to play James Bond.
Yeah,
and he was in an episode of The Invaders that I watched recently. I don't know that Jack Lord would have made a good James Bond, though.
Was he British? Oh.
No.
It's got to be a British guy.
I think it's got a really good. Yeah.
Maybe he would have made a good saint.
Maybe. I don't know. He had those rugged looks, you know, with the cleft in his chin. I don't know, you know.
That's a really good theme tune to that series, though, isn't it?
Oh, no. I think I
The
think
wife
that's
and
why, it lasted so long.
everything.
So darn good.
Hmm.
Fox started April 5th, 1987. Fox Broadcasting Company launched its first primetime lineup.
Oh, the
Simon and
Wolfman.
Garfunkel released their song Mrs. Robertson 56 years ago, 1968. Foxy Brown, starring Pam Grier, premiered in theaters 50 years ago in 1974. Here you go. There's you some retro series. Did anybody eat Quake?
Whoa. Whoa. It looks like
A little
something
too
from
soon after that
school.
New York.
Oh. It's like Schoolhouse Rock character.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? I'm just a Bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Some of that great 60s animation. Knight Rider aired 38 years ago, 1986. You remember Knight Rider?
38 years ago.
I do.
38 years ago.
I just got that series on Blu-ray. Alex. I just got it on
did you really?
Blu-ray.
Okay.
As well.
David Hasselhoff, the real Nick Fury.
Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist.
And do you know who did the voiceover, Rex?
I think he's a Cylon, don't you?
Do you know who did the voiceover for the
A young
opening
rover
credits?
on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless.
Sounds like William Conrad.
In a world of
No.
criminals who operate above the law.
It's Richard Basehart from Voice of the Sea.
Oh, Richard Basehart. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Voice from.
He did the
Michael.
voiceover for the opening credits.
Now she looks
And-
like a character that should be on V.
And Andy was in the first episode of this series as well.
Oh, Michael. Michael, would you like me to heat up the seats?
And William Daniels, by the way, that did the voice of Kit, was in St. Elsewhere, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Now, did he have an ejector seat? He really should have had an ejector seat.
I think they did have one.
He
I think
did,
they
yeah.
have one in that.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you imagine if they forgot to make a sunroof?
Right.
Ejector
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out on Blu-ray now, that series. Knight Rider.
Now, did you get it on Blu-ray? Do you prefer Blu-ray?
I do.
Do you really?
I do. Yeah.
I don't like that if you lose your place, you have to kind of start over at the beginning on a Blu-ray. You can't navigate it as well on a DVD.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, well, I can.
Well,
I can go to
Well, now
each of the
you're on a
episodes.
different region too. You're in region 2 PAL. So
Yeah, yeah.
But even on those DVDs, you'll go to an option and it'll go, you have 5 options instead of just letting you go down. You got to wait on it.
Right.
It's a little frustrating on those Doctor Who things.
Yeah, I can just select whichever episode I want to watch. So it's dead easy.
Well, Tuesday we'll talk a little Doctor Who, a little third Doctor, John Pertwee.
I'm already ready.
Okay, already ready.
I'm
And
already
maybe
ready.
we'll take a look at a little bit of more of your Frazetta book that you got in.
You mean Bernie Wrightson?
Bernie Wrightson, that's right. I've got Frank Frazetta on.
I have actually ordered a Frank Frazetta book as well, but that's later on this year.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Well, I know Elsie's gotten a lot of Frank Frazetta stuff, or Bernie Wrightson stuff, actually, recently, and added to his collection. And Hex just got back from the convention and added to his collection of some newer books. So do you not look for back issues at all, Hex, when you go to a convention?
I I'm just too overwhelmed.
Yeah.
When I had a convention.
I mean, they're huge out there.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
your
there's
walkthrough
so many.
last year, and I think you met Mandy, or
No,
you did a video on meeting someone out there and showing the different booths.
Star Wars girl, what's her name?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
And you showed one that had lightsabers up there for sale.
Oh yeah, that's where
Yeah,
I got
I
mine,
mean,
yeah.
huge
Yeah.
out there. Was that the San Diego Comic-Con, or was that a smaller?
That was the Los Angeles Comic-Con. It's I guess it's smaller than San Diego,
It's
but
probably smaller than
big
San
enough
Diego.
for me.
San Diego probably took the mantle of the largest years and
Mhm.
years and years ago.
Yeah. I don't
There's a
It
lot of
used to be
conventions
Chicago.
over there.
40
What's that?
years ago, it used to be Chicago. I know they kind of billed the Chicago Comic-Con as the largest in the world. And by today's standards, it was T90. By today's standards. I thought it was big at the time, but now seeing like San Diego Con, and my God, you can't even get around from like, oh, they're having a panel over here and a signing over there, and you got to walk for miles. You got to have bionic legs to navigate San Diego Con.
Yeah,
There's
that's what
some
I had to
big
do.
convention centers over there, isn't there? I've seen some of the videos on YouTube, like at various conventions.
Yeah.
They're pretty big. Pretty big.
I was actually relieved when Stan Lee passed away, because I felt like they had, the things that I saw coming out of like San Diego, where they were just shoving stuff in front of him for him to sign, and and then would take him to a photo shoot, and then take him back to the autographing, and you might stand in line for hours and never get anything signed, if you were far back, and you had to wait on him. Like when he went from there to a photo shoot, it was elder abuse going on, I think, in the latter years of his life.
Yeah, I read
Last
a
few
bit
years.
about that. Yeah.
You're muted, Elsie. You're muted.
Muted.
I didn't mute you, but you want to unmute yourself and say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say during his latter years, you could hardly read his signature.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all kind of mashed up. Yeah.
It was like he was signing it blind.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
He might sign his last name over his first name, that kind of stuff.
Well, I declare victory. I always said that CGC will probably relent and do what CBCS has done for years, which is signature verification. And apparently, they're doing that now. If you have like a signature by Stan Lee, they'll no longer say, they'll authenticate it, but they will authenticate it. They would not do that for a long time to push their signature series to have them sign it right there. They wanted you to go through them exclusively, and I think they saw they were probably losing ground, and people were frustrating, and probably getting a lot less business. And a lot of it was probably going over there, at least the sign stuff for CBCS to grade, because they would authenticate it. Now, that doesn't mean they authenticate everything, every signature that they get. I know someone took one of those early 90s signed, Jack Kirby signed X-Men sort of Marvel milestone that had the silver around the edges.
Yeah.
That they released back then. And they said, we can't really authenticate this for you. So they didn't grade it.
I think you've got a slight echo, by the way, Rex.
That's Elsie. Yeah.
Speaking. Oh, is it Elsie that's echoing? All right.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Yep.
So what's on your agenda, Hex, to do for the rest of the day? You've been
running around with the
Netflix
family.
Squadron?
Yes, I do during the week, and today I'm running around with the family.
Kind of taking the weekends off.
Yeah, doing some, running errands and chores and shit.
Hex is like, if you'll give me 5 days out of 6, I'll give you the weekend. That's very generous of you.
And I don't even get that.
How about you, Dave? What are you going to do besides feed the cat?
Well, besides feeding the cat, I'll probably catch up on a couple of programs like a bit later on this evening and
Okay.
just chill out, I think.
I take it you probably watch a lot of Gary Anderson stuff, huh?
I always like watching good old Jerry Anderson Thunderbirds and Stingray,
Yeah.
UFO, Captain Sky.
Well, that was, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always have a tab up for.
Huh?
I always have a YouTube tab up of some Jerry Anderson program. Just always.
I think the next thing I'm going to
Often so.
binge watch is The Fugitive.
Is it?
Yeah. I've got like, I think it seemed like, it started out in black and white, and then the last, part of it was in color.
Yeah, I think it was just the final season that was in color.
Yeah. A Quinn Martin production in color. And then that very same year, 1968, he started up a new show called The Invaders, and I just got done watching all those. I kind of watched them somewhat out of sequel.
And that was in color as well, of course.
It was all in color, yeah.
Yes.
Roy Thinnis. I did not realize it was the anniversary of General Hospital being on TV.
Right.
I think it started in 1963, and Roy Thinnis was in it.
Was he?
At the very beginning. Yeah. He played a role there in General Hospital. I didn't know that.
No.
They're very distinctive names. There's not that many Roy Thinnises out there, right? He also played in the 80s. He was on that Dark Shadows remake. He was in that as well. My set is from maybe 20 years ago. My Invaders set,
Right.
So the commentaries are like 20 years old. I guess Roy Thinnis is still alive. I haven't heard of his death,
Yeah, I think he is. I'm not sure myself.
But he's getting up there. He's getting up there. All those 60 stars are. How about you, Elsie? I don't know if I can unmute you. You have to unmute yourself if you do it.
I was just trying to keep the echo down.
Right. What are you going to do the rest of the day?
Well, I've already seen my daughter this morning, and
have you? Which one?
Mary.
Okay. She's the closest to you. She lives closer to you than Jamie. Yeah. Did you get to see Emma?
Do art? Not today. I saw her yesterday.
Just going to work on some art?
Yeah, do that. And might watch a little too. Mess around.
Yeah. I'm going to do some cleaning, some cooking, hanging out. Might go to the store.
Always doing that for sure.
So what's the weather like over there, Rex? Is it
it's been died down now. I mean, it's still breezy out there, and it was breezy yesterday, but like the last 3 to 4 previous days, it was, I don't know what the winds got up to, but it was like all day, all night long, just windy. I mean,
you said it was windy on Tuesday, I think, when I was on.
Very, very, very windy.
Yeah, same here. And
for days on
the country,
it wasn't enjoyable.
No.
Not at all.
So
wind
you guys...
is my least favorite element.
Oh, really? Interesting. Now I know your weakness.
Yeah. Yeah, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
I'll just attack you with a fan. Blowing
I don't
fan.
think that'll do it, but yeah.
Wind blowing in your face.
In fact,
Give
we
me
were
all your
mentioning Planet of the Apes. April 3rd was the anniversary of the release of Planet of the Apes 56 years ago.
You got him.
Yeah. Yeah. Just blow on me. You got me. Yeah. I'll keel over.
Fly like the wind.
Well, I wonder if we're going to have Apex After Dark tonight. I don't know. I know he's been doing the Uber Eats or something. What is it, Grubhub or something? He's been doing delivery.
Has he?
Apex has, yeah.
Well, he's not answering
A
my
leaf blower
DMs.
filled with mayo, and you're going down, Rex. Probably so, my friend. Probably so.
You see her?
Okay, one more commercial
Wow.
and we'll get out of here. I really
croissant.
missed this. I don't know about you guys. I know Dave doesn't because he probably didn't have them. But Blockbuster Video.
Yeah, we had a Blockbuster video shop. Once
Did
upon
you
a
really?
time.
Okay.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
The good old days.
Good old
Where I got
days.
my outstanding full size.
There's one left. There's one shop left in Oregon, I think.
No, it eventually closed down, I think. It stayed open
did it?
for a while.
Oh.
People knew about it nationwide, you know. But yeah, man. And they would have like a million copies of some of those videos.
Under Siege.
And I would
remember
want
the
the
Blockbuster.
like I would like the one that they had one or two copies of and they were always out of it.
50
I
copies
remember
of
the
Sister Act.
Sister Act, right? Yeah. It really wasn't too bad, but yeah, she blows.
$3. $3 to rent one.
Please be kind and rewind.
I remember that as well. You had to rewind them before you took them back.
852. Yeah. I remember they had bobbleheads at mine. At some point, like Marvel bobbleheads. They were going out. And if I'd had some money, I could have racked up on those. I did buy a few of them. But nothing like I could have. Quick drop-off box there. Wow. That brings back some memories.
Yeah, I still have my rental card.
Do you really? Wow, that might be really quite collectible at some point. You just don't know.
Never know.
You know, that's American nostalgia there.
Yeah, why would I get rid of that?
Well, I mean, even a laminated card has its uses, right? I mean, you can do rails of cocaine, or I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do with that, right?
Yeah, you could spread the CPU coolant paste on your CPU with a.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
take
just
your
trying
word
to
for that.
I'm just trying to bring it back to more innocent stuff.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But yeah,
How about
cocaine was the
trying
first thing I thought of too.
Yeah.
Trying to get in your house.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, instead of using your credit card. Yeah.
Don't want to break your credit card.
I've still got arcade tokens from when we had arcades, you know, Circus and things like that. I'd always keep one for nostalgia purposes. All right, I guess we're going to get out of here. We've been going for about an hour and a half. This has been what episode? Do we even know? I know you've been keeping
I
up.
haven't got a clue.
Yeah, I lost track.
If you would, oh, did you? Well, yeah.
It's probably late 30s.
You like my title today? I put a lot of effort into it. Rex, Hex, and Apex. No, nothing else. Just, you know, I was good to get it up, I guess.
The only thing is, Max, it's not an alphabetical order. It should be Apex first.
Well, everybody say goodbye. Thank you, chat, for coming in. We had Shadowhawk, Glenn Fleming, Ice Queen. Who else?
Yes,
Gable
cheers,
Penny
everybody.
Shot. Guess that's about it that chimed in, but you know, besides Hex and Dave and myself. But ciao for now. Who's hosting next time? It's Apex, right?
Yeah, it's Apex next time because I was
Apex in a couple of weeks.
Last time it was me, and then we skipped.
Yeah.
And then Wait, who was last time? Last time was Apex when I wasn't around here.
Oh,
So
did
it's-
he?
so it's-
Did he
so it's
fill in
me.
your spot? So it's you.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
good. Yeah, next time it's me. Yeah.
All right, I already got somebody lined up for you to have on.
Oh, cool. All right.
Because
pressure's
Doc
off.
Blaylock is launching the day before on the 19th, so we could just have Doc on to
Sure,
talk about his new project that just
Well,
launched.
let's. Yes.
Okay.
Good to meet
Topher
you,
in the
Hex,
house.
Sally.
Dave? Topher's been
Yes,
lurking.
Elsie. Yeah, good to meet you finally.
Yeah. See,
Oh, have you not met him? Okay.
No, I've seen him. I've seen him streaming with you guys, and
I've
time I've
spoken
ever
to
seen
Elsie
you.
a couple of times before. Hunter.
Yeah, Dave's been on with me a few times. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you. Hope to see you
Yes.
again.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I'll be around more after I hit some milestones.
Well, when I see Doc, I'll set that up for you, Hex. I'll just ask him, if he'll come on the next day. He might have a scheduling, after just launch, but he'll probably make it if we ask him early enough,
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be. I'm glad to come on. He's always loving to stream.
Total Eclipse Monday, folks.
Yeah.
I'll be on with Murph and Dirk Tuesday night on the 9th. If they hadn't totally forgot about it. We have
Fortune
Kevin.
off those glasses. Those
Say
dudes
that
are
again?
They're making a fortune off those glasses, man. Talking about
Yeah, I mean they were
Which glasses?
pushing them at Walgreens, and she said, "But you can go to the library and get them for free." I said, "I can go down to the bank here. I already have, and got them free at the bank, plus another 2 pairs at the nursing home." So,
But I'm
I'm
still
sick with it.
saying there's people that are selling millions of them. I'm talking millions of them. They're making a killing. Boy, I'm telling you. Wish I had the idea a couple of years ago. I got them ready to go.
Well, there's always next time.
20 more years.
I mean, they're cheap little things to produce. I mean, they're not. There's not much. There's not much. to it, These are the pairs that I got free at the bank. There's
I ain't got a pair.
logo on there.
I got fireworks. One.
Well, don't try and look through that. You'll burn your irises out. There we go. There's Carrie. Hello, Carrie.
Hi, Kerry.
I'm gonna mute Elsie, and y'all just all wave.
Hey, Carrie.
And
I heard that the birds can look directly at the sun at an eclipse.
yeah, but you ain't no bird, so put some glasses on. Well, I guess we'll see you in a couple of weeks, Hex. Don't be a
Yes.
stranger.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait till the next broadcast.
Yeah, I'll just be strange.
All right. Well, Dave, say the thing.
Yeah. Keep collecting, everybody.
That works for me.
Yes.
Out for now.